Hi students, good morning. Today we can start our fifth module. Your fifth module is about pointers and fire. In that first topic, it is related to pointers. What is pointer? How we will declare pointer? Then how we will use these pointers in our C program for accessing data center. So these are all the things that we will discuss in the first part of the fifth unit. Then remaining two parts that is completely related to file operations, how we will create a file and open file, and what are the different functions associated with these files in C program. So these are the contents in our fifth module. We can start the first topic, pointers. First, we can discuss what is a pointer. The name itself, we can understand the pointer is used to point something. Okay, that is point. But in C program, we can say that pointer is a variable. Like whatever the variables we are using, similar variable. Pointer is a variable, but here in pointer, it stores the address of another variable. So that is the feature of this pointer. That means pointer is a variable which is used to hold the address of another variable. That is what a pointer. By definition, we can say like that. Pointer in C language is a special variable which hold the address of another variable. Okay. For holding the address of another variable, we can use a pointer. Okay. Then first we can see how we will declare the pointers in our C program. Okay. As we said that pointer is a variable, so we need to give the type of that variable before using that variable. Okay. So first we can see how we will declare the pointer variable in our C program. Okay. So this is the syntax what we will how we will define the pointer variable. So we can, as we said that there are different data types are there. Okay, so that type variables also we can declare. From the second unit onwards, we are studying that. Here in pointer, the same thing, that is, you can declare integer type of pointer, you can declare character type pointer, you can declare floating point type of pointer. That means you can declare different types of pointer to hold the address of another variable. Okay, so this is the syntax for declaring an type of pointer. Okay, this one is the syntax for declaring an integer type of pointer. That means first you need to specify the type of the pointer which you are going to declare. Okay, type of the pointer which you are going to declare. Whatever the type, data type, you can use. If you want to declare a integer type of pointer, you can specify here it is int. But suppose if you want to declare a character type of pointer, then you can write it as char. Okay. Then after that, after specifying the data type, you need to use a special symbol. This one. That is, we will call this symbol as asterisk symbol. Okay, asterisk symbol. Or sometimes we can normally star symbol. We can call like that. But in this pointer term, we will call this symbol as asterisk symbol. Okay. So after the data type, you need to put an asterisk symbol. Then you can specify the variable name. Here, P is the variable name. Okay, so this means that what P is a pointer whose type is integer. Okay, so this is what the pointer. So by using this pointer, we can store the address of another variable. We can see how we will store the address and all. Okay. So similarly, This one is C is a character type pointer, which is used to hold the address of another variable. Okay, here C is a character type pointer. Likewise, you can create a floating pointer type of pointers also. Okay, but the main point that you need to understand is that pointer is used to hold the address of another variable. We can see what is address and what is variable. Suppose in a C program, suppose if you write a statement like this, in the x is equal to 5, x is equal to 5. You have written a statement like this in your program. Index is equal to 5. Then what are the things that is happening inside the computer? That is what we are going to discuss. Suppose if you are creating in the x is equal to 5. Okay, then in our computer memory, what it will happen is that it will just create a memory location. Okay, it will just create a memory location whose type is what? Integer type. Okay, integer type whose type is int, and whose name is what? Name is x. Okay. And for every memory location in our computer, we know that it has corresponding address also. Okay, every memory location, it is associated with a certain address. Okay, so suppose the address of this memory location, just to say it is 1001. Okay, so this is the address of this memory int. Okay, then if you assign a value, that is in the x is equal to 5, what will happen is that it will store the value 5. Okay, 5 in this memory location. Okay, so these are the things that is happening in our computer memory. That means when you create a variable x and assign a value 5 to that variable, in your memory, what it will happen? It will just create a memory location. Okay, that memory location is having what address? Here it is. This is only an example. Okay, okay. Here it is. Assuming we are assuming that it is 1001, and it has a name that is x, and it has a value 5. Okay, so these are the things in your memory. Okay, then by using this pointer variable, you can hold the address of another variable, as we have discussed that. Okay, suppose here I am declaring another variable like p. Here I am declaring a pointer type of variable. Okay, so for declaring a pointer type of variable, as we discussed that, we need to put the asterisk symbol. Okay, asterisk symbol. Then we have to specify the name of the variable, isn't it? Here I am using the variable name as p. Okay, so what is the meaning of that? Here in this p also, what will happen is that it will create another memory location. Okay, for p. Okay, for p also it will create another memory location. Whose type is what? Type is int, and name of the variable is what? It is p. Name of the variable is p, and for this memory location also, it is corresponding to associated with a certain memory address. Say it is 2002. Just okay. So when you declare a variable, so here we have declared a variable p. So in that case, it will create a memory location like this, and each memory location is associated with an address, and the memory location address is here, it is 2002, and the type of the memory location is integer, and the name of that memory location is p. But here the difference is there. Here we have declared it as a pointer. Okay, here we have declared this one as pointer. That means by using this T or the variable P, we can hold the address of another variable. That means by using this P, we can hold the address of another variable. Means here we have declared one more variable here. That means by using this P, we can store the address of this variable. What will be the address of this variable? 1001. Okay, that means in the memory location P, we can store the address of this variable. That means if you can store the address of a particular variable in a memory location, means by using that address, you can access the value also. Okay, whenever you got an address from a particular memory location, then you can access the value of that memory location also. Okay, by using that address. Okay, that means by using this variable pointer type of variable P, you can access the value of this variable X. This is one the pointer. Just to understand that pointer, actually it is a hold the address of another variable. Okay, then how we will declare the pointer? So for declaring the pointer, first we need to specify the data type, then you need to put an asterisk symbol followed by the variable name. Okay, then put a semicolon. Okay, so that is the declaration part. You can declare integer type of pointer, character type pointer, floating pointer type. Whatever the type, you can declare that. Okay, then after declaring that, you can store that memory location. That means you can store in that variable to any memory address. That means you can store the address of another variable to this memory location. Okay, so this is the basic idea of pointer. Okay, so see here, this is an example. Okay, here I am using a pointer in the B. That means, what is the meaning of this? B is a pointer. Okay, comma A. A is a normal variable. Okay, here here I have specified B as a pointer. B is pointer because B star. That means B is an integer type pointer and A is a normal variable. Okay, then what is the meaning of this statement? By using this B, you can hold the address of another variable. Suppose, say A is equal to 44. A is equal to 44. Okay, then memory address of A is, assuming that this one will be the memory location address. That means 9562628. So this is the memory address, memory location. Okay, and that means address corresponding to this memory location 44. Okay, then how we memory address to that particular point? That means assigning address to point, that we are going to discuss. Okay, for getting the address of a particular variable, we will use a symbol called what? Ampersand symbol. Okay, ampersand symbol. By using this ampersand symbol, you can access the address of that variable. Okay, suppose if you are writing this, here you have declared that in the A and A is equal to 44 means you will get the value. That means A is assigned to a value 44. Then suppose if you write ampersand, so like this, B is equal to ampersand A. Then what is the meaning? You are assigning the address of the memory location A to where? B. Okay, you are assigning the address of the memory location A to B. That means the value of B is equal to, what was the value of B? It is equal to the address of A. What is the address of A? 9562628. So the value of B is equal to address of A. Then B have another address. Okay, but the value of B is equal to address of A. Okay, then by using this address, you can access the value 44. We can see the previous example. Like, suppose here we have declared that int x is equal to 5, isn't it? Okay, then we will create a memory location like this. Name of the memory location is x. Then the address of the memory location is 1001. Then type of the memory location is integer. Okay, then another variable we have declared it as a pointer type of variable whose address is 2002 and the name is p and data type is integer. Then suppose if you write a statement like this, p is equal to ampersand x, what will happen? P is equal to ampersand x. What will happen? It will assign the address of x. What is the address of x? That is 1001. Okay, it will assign the address of x to where? To p. Okay, it will assign the address of x to p. That means here the address of x is 1001. Then it will assign that 1001 to the value where the location here. That means p will get the address 1001. Okay, so this is what the pointer assignment. That means how we will assigning address to a pointer variable. Okay, for accessing that address, you can use ampersand x. Okay, this is how you will assign a particular variable's address to a pointer. Okay, same thing. This is what happened here. That means we had declared an integer type of pointer b and a 44. Then every variable that you need to remember that every okay, then we are assigning this address to the memory location, the pointer type of variable b. So that is b is equal to ampersand a. That means we will assign this value to the memory location where the b is declared. That means 9562628. Okay, so this is what assigning address to pointer. Okay, then we can see how we will access the data through pointer. As we discussed that by using that address we can access that data also. Okay, so we can see how we will access the data through this point. Okay, for accessing that data you can use the symbol asterisk. Okay, that means suppose in the previous example we have assigned the address of x to where p. Okay, then after that if you write a statement like this star p. Okay, star p means asterisk symbol. Okay, star p, then you will get the value of x. So that means you will get the value 5 in this star p. Why it is getting 5? Because p actually it is a pointer that p is holding the address of another variable. Here p is holding the address of the variable x. Then when you are using star p, then you will get the value of that memory location. That means you will get a 5. Okay, this is how you will access the value corresponding to that memory location. Okay, so for accessing that value you need to use the symbol star p. Okay, so this is example here. Here I have declared an integer type of variable b, that is a pointer. Then a is equal to 44. It is a normal variable and assign a value to 44. That means it will create a memory location. Okay, a, then whose value is 44, then whose corresponding memory address is, as we discussed, that 9562628. Okay, then another memory, it will create another memory location like this, B, another memory location B, but here a B is a pointer, that means what? B can hold the address of another variable. Here we have as actually this one is A, okay, C A. Here we have assigned what? A, okay. This is A, okay. The A ആണ് മാറിപ്പോയത്. Okay, B is equal to ampersand A. Okay, B is equal to ampersand A. Then what will happen? It will assign the address of that A to the pointer B. That means the pointer B is holding the address of A. That means the value of point B is 9562628. Okay, then as we discussed that by using this pointer variable we can access this value. So for that you can use this symbol. That means if you print percentage D comma star B, you will get the value of A. That means you will get the value 44. How we will get the value? Because B is a pointer, B is holding the address of A. Okay, then when you write star B, you will get the value of A. Okay, so that is what the pointer. That is how we will access the data through pointer. So for accessing the data that is stored in the pointer, which symbol we will use? The same asterisk symbol followed by the pointer variable. Then you can access the data in that pointer variable. Okay, suppose consider an example. I will ask you a question. Just consider an example. Here I am declaring an integer type pointer P. Okay, then comma x comma y comma z. Three normal variable I have declared. The next I am using x is equal to what? 10. Okay, and y is equal to what? X is equal to 10, y is equal to 2, and z is equal to x plus y. Okay, then after that what I am doing is I will just assign the value, the address of the pointer, that is z is equal to 3. Okay. Then I am printing the statement, printf percentage D comma star P. Then what will be the output of this statement? Tell me. Anybody can tell, answer. What will be the output of this statement? Anybody? What will be the output? Anybody? What will be the output? Correct. 12 ആണ് ആൻസർ. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് 12 കിട്ടിയത്? Because z is equal to what? X plus y. What was the value of x? It is 10. And what was the value of y? It is 2. That means 10 plus 2. Z is equal to, we will get the value 12. Okay. Then after that, after the statement, what we have done? We just copy the address of that variable z to where? P. Actually, what is P? P is a pointer. We already studied that pointer is used to hold the address of another variable. Then by using that pointer, we can access the value. Okay. So here we are copying the address of the variable set to P. Okay. Then by using this P, we can access the value of Z. What was the value? 12. So for accessing the value, what is the syntax we had to use? Star P. Okay, then when you write the star P, what we will get? you will get the value of what is stored in the variable z. That means you will get the value 12 when you are using this asterisk symbol p. Okay, asterisk symbol p, you will get the value 12. Similarly, suppose if you write another, I will ask another question. Suppose here I am writing y. Okay, then what will be the output? Tell me. Here I am writing y. What will be the output? Anybody? What will be the output? 2. Correct. 2 on. Because in the now why it is 2? Because we are assigning the address of y to p. Okay. We are assigning the address of y to p. Okay. So what is the value of y? It is 2. Okay. Then we will assign the value address of y to p. Then we are accessing that value by using star p. You will get the value 2. Similarly, suppose if you are using, if you are writing, what I can say, just if you write x, what will be the value? What will be the value? Okay, correct. That is correct. Okay, so 10. That is the answer. So this is how we will access what the value of a variable by using pointer variable. Okay, this is how we will access the value of a variable by using pointer. Just to remember that pointer is a variable which is used to hold the address of another variable. Okay, that is the definition. Don't forget that. Okay, pointer is a variable which is used to hold the address of another variable. Okay, so for the slide visible on. Slide visible on. Okay. So this is how we will declare the pointer. This okay. Sometimes question they won't ask you direct question. They will ask you in a different manner. Suppose they are asking how you will initialize a pointer variable. Then the same answer you have to write. Okay. That means you will initialize a pointer variable by assigning the address of another variable. Okay. So then this is how we will access the data through pointer. Okay, first we need to assign the address to that variable to the pointer variable. Then by using that asterisk symbol b, you can access the value or you can access the data. Okay. So these are the example we have discussed. So this is the example program. Okay. So here I have, this is our program. Hash include stdio.h. As you already know that, what is the use of hash include stdio.h? It is used for including input-output functions in our program. There are some built-in functions in the other in the compiler library. So for including that, we are using that stdio.h. Then void main. Inside that void main, first I have declared a variable, normal variable, in the n is equal to 10. Okay. Then after that, another variable in the star p. That means here I am declaring another pointer variable. Here in the star p means it is a pointer. Okay. So after that, what I have done, p is equal to ampersand n. P is equal to ampersand n. Okay. Actually, in the memory location, what it will happen? It will create a memory location for the memory location for P. Okay, suppose say uh, here it is n. Okay, then value of n is what? It is 10. Okay, it is 10. And value of here it is P. Okay. Then just to consider that the address of n is equal to, just assuming that address of n is equal to, just to say 6, 4, 8, and just to say the address of P is equal to just 6, 4, 8, 7, 6, 1, 6. Okay, this is what the address of P. Okay, then here we have assigned the P is equal to ampersand n. Then what is the meaning? That we will copy the address of the variable n to P. Okay, so here the address of n is this one. So we will assign that to here. That means 6, 4, 8, 7, 6, 2, 8. Okay, so this is what. Okay, now if you print a statement like this, printf bother about that, just understand the percentage u. It is a format specifier like percentage d and percentage s. Okay, if you write percentage d, that is enough, or if you write percentage f, everything is, if you are using here, it is integer type, but it is a long int, so we need to specify this u. Okay, so ampersand n, that means it will display the address of, what is the address of n? It is 6487628. That means it will display the address of n. Okay, then if you use value of n is equal to percentage d comma n, then it will display the value n, that is 10. It will display that. Then after that, if you print percentage u comma ampersand p, what is ampersand p? Ampersand p means you will get the address of p. Okay, that we discussed that. Ampersand p means you will get the address of p. That means you will get the address of this one, 6487616. Okay, then after that, print the f value of p is equal to percentage u comma p. Here, if you are writing just pre, what it will display, that it will just display the content that is stored in the memory location. What is the content that is stored in this memory location? It is 6487628. So it will print like this, 6487628. Then another statement, if you are printing the value of star p, that means star p, then what it will happen? It will print the value of the memory location 6487628. That means it will print the value of the memory location. What is the memory location? 6487628. That means this will be the memory location. It will print that value 10. Okay, it will print that value 10. Okay, so this is how the pointer variables are accessed. Okay, so you need to remember the memory concept. Okay, for every variable, it is associated with a memory and a value and a name. Okay, memory address, value, name. Every memory location, whether it is pointer or normal variable, every memory location is associated with the address. Okay, then if you are using pointer, by using this address, you can access this memory location. Okay, then if you just print the statement P, what it will get? You will get the value corresponding to sys memory location. Then if you print just like the star P, what you will get? You will get the value corresponding to this memory address, that is 10. Sometimes they will ask the question. Okay, sometimes they will ask the question like this. Okay, that means what is the difference between P and star P? And what will be the answer? You will, and then answer and as P and star P. P actually it will get the value of P. That means value of P means actually it is the address of another variable. That means you will get the address of another variable. Then star P means what? You will get the then star P you will get the value 10. Okay, so that is the difference. So this is what a pointer. Okay, this is the example of a pointer program, simple C program. Today, what are all the things we have discussed? What is pointer? Actually, what was pointer? Pointer is a variable hold the address of another variable. Then how we will declare the pointer variable? By using what? First, we need to specify the data type followed by asterisk. Then we can specify the pointer variable name semicolon. This is how we will declare the pointer variable. Then how we will access the address. Okay, by using ampersand symbol, you will get the address. Then if you assign that address to that pointer variable, you will the pointer variable get the address. Okay, like this here. In the star B, comma A is equal to 44. Then after that, you are assigning the address of A to B. That means now the value of B is equal to the address of A. Okay. Then how we will access the value? We can access the value by using star B. Okay, by using the star B, you can access the value. Okay, so this is how we are declaring, accessing address and accessing data through the pointers. എന്തെങ്കിലും ഡൗട്ട് ഉണ്ടോ? ഇല്ല എങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങളുടെ അറ്റൻഡൻസ് ടൈപ്പ് ചെയ്തു. അമാന റഹ്മാൻ, സരിക ജയരാജ്, ഖദീജ ടി കെ, ചന്ദന ഫാത്തിമ, അനുഷ്, ആർദ്ര അനിൽ, വിനയ എം, ഫിദ, അങ്കിത, ജയദീപ്, ഹിബ ഫാത്തിമ, ഫർഹാന, ദിയ, അഭിജിത്ത്, അതുൽ എം, പ്രതുൽ, സയന, രഗിൽ എ, അനന്യ, അഭിരാഗ്, മുഹമ്മദ് ഷസ്, അഭിജിത്ത്, അക്ഷയ, ആദിത്യ, സ്നേഹ, അഭിൻ വി കെ, നന്ദന രാജ്, ഹസ്ന അബ്ദുൾ റഹ്മാൻ, അതുൽ എ, തിയ ടി എം, അന്വയ കെ, റാനിയ, ഫാത്തിമ റിൻസി, അമയ, അനുശ്രീ, അമൽ പി, നശ്രീ, ഫാത്തിമ ജുമീന, അദ്വൈത്, അനുശ്രീ വി, തിയ ടി എം, മുഹമ്മദ് സെയിൻ. മുഹമ്മദ് സെയിൻ അല്ലേ? അപ്പൊ ഇത്രയും പേരാണ് നിങ്ങളുള്ളത് അല്ലേ? ഓക്കെ, അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ നമുക്ക് അടുത്ത ക്ലാസ് കാണാം. താങ്ക് യു.